Hi, it's Stargirl, the Practical Witch. A lot of you have been asking me, how do I become psychic? How do I develop my psychic abilities? Earlier I posted a video on how to develop your psychic abilities, but a lot of you have said it's a lot of work, which I agree, it is a lot of work and it is a lifestyle change. So I'm going to show you a shortcut way on how to develop your psychic abilities, and all it is just a simple potion. So the first thing you're going to need is a glass jar or a water bottle. The only thing that you need to make sure is that it can be covered. I got this one at the thrift store for $2. I've also seen these glass containers with the corkscrew on top sold at the dollar store for $1. So they're not expensive. You can get them pretty much anywhere. Once you get one of these glass containers, you're going to want to fill it with distilled water, no fluoride added, not sink water, nothing that has anything added, nothing that's tainted or impure. So what I use is Glacier Isle with 8.88 pH, and because of the angel number, guys, I have a new camera, sorry if it's not focusing, maybe if I back it up like this. Alright, well, I promise it says 8.88 pH, and that's really good, plus angel number 888. So that's what I use. I just pour it in this glass container, and then I add some crystals to the bottom of it. In this case, I added a clear quartz and amethyst. Those aren't necessary, but they really make the potion a lot stronger because it attracts the moon's energy, which I will get to later, and it filters the energy. The reason why I use a clear quartz and an amethyst is because those stones are used to enhance psychic abilities. They also filter out different energies. Once again, it's not necessary, but it just makes the spell a lot more potent. So once I filled it up with my purified water and my stones, I labeled it, and that's what the sticker is right here. I labeled it New Moon in Cancer. The reason why I did that is because in order to charge your potion, you have to put it under the new moon in Cancer. Why? Because Cancer is a psychic sign, and the new moon in Cancer is especially potent because the moon rules Cancer, and the moon rules psychic ability and intuition. So the new moon in Cancer is the best time to charge it, which I also have the date for right here. The next new moon in Cancer is July 13th, 2018. If you guys are watching this in a different year, you can look up new moon in Cancer and Google will show you the date. This also works during the new moon in other water signs. So the next new moon is going to be, well, after the new moon in Cancer, the next new moon is going to be in Scorpio, which is November 7th, 2018. Then the next one after that is going to be the new moon in Pisces, which is March 6, 2019. So pretty much you just want to charge this during any new moon during a water sign, which you can Google if you don't remember the dates. But the strongest one is the new moon in Cancer because the moon specifically rules Cancer. So once you've figured out the dates and you've decided which date you want to use, you want to find a windowsill or a place around your house that is going to be directly under the new moon, which all you have to do is really look outside at night and see where the moon is, and then once you've found that spot, you can start setting up your safe space. Pretty much what I do for a safe space is I just put a plate, I get a plate, and I put a circle of salt around the edge of the plate. The reason why I do that is because I want to set my potion in the middle of the salt circle. This just helps protect it and keep it away from negative energies. Another thing you can do is sage the area around it and say a quick prayer. I'm not going to tell you what to say with your prayer because I believe prayers are strongest when you make it up yourself, but pretty much you just want to pray for protection and you just want to bless the water and bless your space. That's really all it is. After you've created a salt ring around your potion, you are going to set it somewhere the moon can hit directly. So I like to set mine in this windowsill right here, because I know that the moon's light will shine through the windowsill and I can see the moon directly from where I'm sitting in the windowsill. You can also set it outside if you don't have a windowsill that sits right under the moon. So on the night of a new moon in either Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Cancer being the best, you're going to let it charge overnight. And then after you let it charge overnight, your potion will be ready. Once your potion is ready, you can start ingesting a little bit every day. And as you ingest it, you can just think about all the ways you want to be psychic. If you want to read tarot cards, or if you want to dream of your past life, or if you want to be able to read people's thoughts, or read energies, or see auras, just as you ingest your potion, think about how it is you want to be psychic. Why? Because potions are just to aid in spells, and spells are directing energy into a chosen intention. So make sure when you ingest it, you are clear in your head about how you want to become psychic. You do not need a lot every day. You just need a little sip every day, because you are ingesting that psychic energy of the new moon in Cancer. And as long as you're focusing your intention, this will raise your psychic ability tenfold. So because a new moon in Cancer, a new moon in Scorpio, a new moon in Pisces only happens 3 times a year, you want a large bottle so you can have it last in between those times. Just to let you guys know, once your potion is done charging underneath the new moon, you do not have to leave those crystals in there. You can take them out and fish them out somehow and use it for something else. A good way to store it throughout the year is in the fridge. That's where I keep mine. I hope this helps all of you, and I will see you guys later.